At the FayWhat show, we need to help my gay boys. And in our segment called Dear FayWhat, I provide my expert lesbian knowledge and my vast experience as a living, breathing gay boy in a lesbian's body to help my fellow gay boys. This week, Am I Delusional sent us an email. Dear FayWhat and Mark, I'm having strong feelings from one of my best friends. We've known each other forever and have hooked up in the past, but for one reason or another, we never officially dated. We recently reconnected after not being in touch for a while, and I was quickly reminded of how much I care about him. We have so much history, and I'm definitely still really attracted to him. Here's the kicker, though. He's married now. To be honest, it's part of why we distanced for a bit. He was sort of understanding all about his new man for a while, so we drifted apart. Now we're hanging out again all the time, sometimes alone and sometimes with his husband. But I'm pretty sure I'm in love with him. Oh, shit. He told me they have an open relationship. So now I'm wondering, does that mean there might be hope for me to be with my friend romantically? I don't even necessarily mind sharing him sometimes. I just want to be with him. Since they allow others into their relationship, is dating him within the realm of possibility, or am I being totally delusional right now? XOXOXO, am I delusional in Pembroke Pines? Okay, take that in. All right.
So the best friends is the one who shared that they're in an open relationship, but that wasn't shared by the couple with him.
Oh, it's just by the one person.
Which is very strange. Why is just he telling you that they're in an open relationship? Why aren't they in an open relationship talking to you about it? I guess my whole feedback with this is going to depend a lot on the age of the person.
Okay.
Writing it. As I will just tell you, I wasted probably 2 decades waiting for people.
What?
Where you would meet somebody, you would have this amazing kind of spark, and there was some kind of obstacle. Maybe they were in a relationship.
Maybe they were in the
lived
closet.
Far away. Maybe they were in the closet. There were all these kind of things, and you just sort of put your heart on hold for that person to one day come around, and they don't come around.
Oh God!
I was sharing this story with this letter from the writer with Luke, and he was like, "Oh no, you should just tell him to go for it, to wait it out." And then I explained what I explained, that I think we spend so much time waiting for people who are not saying the magic 3 words. I'm all in.
Oh,
right?
Yes, completely. Listen, we have so many battles to fight, right? And if you know yourself, love yourself enough, right, to be with someone that has all the attributes that you truly want. And then, now I understand why you were asking about the age, because like in your 20s, let's be real, right? You don't have all the experiences to come from, right? To compare and go, oh, I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in your 20s, you're just so like, you believe in love. Love exists, okay? But it's just a different pathway of what you think love is. Sometimes you sleep with someone and you're like, I'm in love, and that's just not how you feel in your late 30s and 40s. By that time, you already know what you don't want.
And when you read this person's letter, they're romantic, hardcore about how they get along and the quality of their interaction. And I think he needs to read his own letter back and realize that I think what you're looking for is really a romantic partner, somebody who is all into you and all yours. So yeah, even if you probably can share him, I'm sure that you can get away with that, but it's probably going to keep you from being with a person who can really give you all that you want.
Yeah. And you deserve it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like when you become that third person, you're basically being served crumbs, right? It's whenever they're available. It's whenever they want you, right? And it's they. An open relationship is usually they, right? It's usually both of them in on the understanding and the communication and everything, like Mark said. It breaks my heart because now that I'm like rehashing the email out, I'm thinking the person's young. I'm thinking the younger, right? He could be in his 30s, whatever. And for him to say, I love him, I don't mind sharing him, even once he's putting himself in a bad place for no reason.
I'll take crumbs is what he's saying.
Exactly. And you deserve more.
Yeah. And when you do that, you start to believe that that's what you're worth is crumbs.
Oh, and then you start attracting it.
Yep.
And then for the next 20 years, like you said,
that's how other people treat you. like, that's what you're worth.
Oh, God. Listen, you're not delusional. Okay, let's start from there.
No, you're
right?
a lover. You're a romantic.
You're a lover.
You're a beautiful,
romantic.
wonderful person. But you got to be with somebody who's going to give you that back.
Yeah, and you've got to love yourself enough to understand that you don't deserve the crumbs. You deserve a lot more, you know? And you should definitely sit and talk to your friend. If he is this good of a friend of yours, he will understand that hooking up with you every once in a while is effing up your brain.
And if he's a good person, he'll stop.
He'll stop.
He won't do it. He'll discourage that kind of interaction. So, yeah, maybe test out the friendship and talk about your feelings instead of just what you might want to do sexually.
There you go. All right. So you're not delusional. I'm just going to call you cool guy in Pembroke Pines. All right.
Big lover.
Big lover. LOVAAAA. Big lover in Pembroke Pines. Okay. And keep those emails coming. We love to hear from you, and we love to try to help wherever possible. We are not therapists or experts, but you know, we've had some experiences, so it's easy to.
But we are recovering whores.
But we are. We are. That is true. And that right there, that's a PhD in hoe.
Hoology.
Hoology.